Hello, everyone. My name is Holden Hardman. Joined with me again is Gus for the last Disney Channel original movie video.
We just had to
part
do
three.
this one.
We were getting there.
This is where we'll end it.
You'll notice that this one is probably a little bit shorter than the others because, well, for one thing, they stopped making them as frequently, like throughout the years. This was right about when I
This is kind of
stopped
the
watching.
end of our era of
Yeah.
Disney Channel watching.
Yeah, so pretty much anything like 2008 and on, I have no idea. I've never seen any of them. So this is really the last little bit that we are even qualified to speak about. The first movie is a movie called Go Figure. It's about this girl who was like a figure skater,
Correct.
but she wanted to play hockey.
I don't remember this one as much.
I do. Her mom was like, "You can't play hockey because you could break your ankles."
Something about her ankles, yeah.
Because, she has to be, figure skating is very delicate and very whatever, and she was wanting to play this rougher
It's like
hockey.
another female empowerment movie.
Yeah.
Man, Disney Channel was getting it with those.
This one was pretty good. Honestly, it's about a C for me.
Okay.
I'm sure
That's fair.
it probably deserves higher, but this is just what I remember about it.
Life is Rough. Okay. I remember this
Trash.
one.
This is trash.
Stars Corey from That's So Raven. He gets this puppy that he raises. Other than that, I don't remember much. I remember
Trash. This
Corey
movie's
just
garbage.
acting like
E.
garbage. So probably
I think this is also the time when a lot of their movies were based off the TV shows and a lot of play it safe type of movies. Whereas, because we're not getting the color of friendship type
this
movies
was the
anymore.
beginning of Disney's
Decline, yeah.
Yeah, but there are some bangers on this list though. This is like some of my favorite ones are. Anyways,
original Disney Channel movies, they used to be really they could pass as films. Some of them,
good stories,
like real films, and then it's like Halloweentown 4.
Yeah, they got lazy. Next, we have the Proud Family movie.
Exactly what I'm talking about. It's a movie based on the popularity
TV
of the show.
So for me, this is a E. This is pretty
Proud
dominant
Family.
for me. I didn't.
Proud Family is about a D tier for me. The show is great. I really enjoyed the show.
I remember
but-
some episodes being good, but I don't like that. Liked the show that much in general. Next, we got Twitches.
Twitches.
I like this. It's another
Twitches?
good classic Halloween movie that Disney Channel was good at. It had magic.
I actually remember the second one better than the first one.
It had actually a lot of established lore. They really explained the rules
for
well.
it.
So I would put this at a B.
I would say B as well.
Yeah. Next we got High School Musical. Okay.
This is not my cup of tea.
I'm a big
thing.
fan of it.
I know you are.
I think this is one of the best all-time musicals. It's up there with Grease.
Like what?
As far as this type of musical movies, I think so. It's like with Grease, how Grease was.
Sweeney Todd.
No. I'm talking this type of jovial musical, break out into song and dance in high school.
Okay, I guess.
My opinion is highly regarded. I think this is up there at S.
I know it's popular. I know that I'm biased against it. It's not good.
We could do A.
That's the compromise. I'll do A.
It's up there, dude.
It's rough to be
as far as a DCOM movie.
That's true. I guess for Disney Channel and their budget and everything to make something that was so culturally relevant, especially at the time, is impressive.
Yeah. And they're about to do a Disney Plus show about it.
Yeah.
So
I guess from that
there.
perspective, yeah.
Next we got Cowbells.
Cowbells with Allison and AJ Machaca. It's sort of like Horse Sense in the sense that it's like they're two wealthy
snotty,
girls
really rich girls that don't have any sense of hard work, and they have to be. Their daddy owns the company kind of thing, so the daddy.
It's like a dairy company,
a dairy farm, a dairy milk farm. I think.
It's just sort of like we've been there before.
Okay.
It's all right, C tier. Okay.
Wendy Wu, Homecoming Warrior.
I remember this movie so vividly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like this movie more than I should. I feel like there's some prophecy about her where she's supposed to fight some type of darkness that's after her.
Yep, real Twitches type
storyline. And she has this monk that comes from his land to come and train her
from China.
But she's a 16-year-old girl in high school. Has no idea. Doesn't care.
They really go into some Chinese lore with this.
They really do actually
over this top kung fu movie, and they do have over the top kung fu fights and stuff. Playing soccer, and she's blocking all the soccer balls.
Yeah, so it's pretty campy. This is still pretty good though. This is A tier.
It's up there. Yeah, I'll put it next to High School Musical. Read It and Weep. Okay, so she writes this character who is almost like a persona of herself.
Yes.
But she throughout the movie starts to take on like a darker turn, like where she is like actually all the negative parts of herself, and then she is going against her throughout the movie.
She like turns her friends on her and stuff. I just remember not liking it. I was phasing
C.
out at this point.
That's like with like
you would put it C.
Stuff,
okay.
Yeah. The Cheetah Girls 2.
D.
This one was they go to Spain. And
I just don't care about these people, man. I just don't care about them. Again, not our demographic, but I think even the people that like Cheetah Girls were like, "This is not as
disappointed." Return to Halloweentown.
We're getting into a lot of
garbage.
We're getting into a lot of sequel territory too. It's like sequels.
It didn't even have the main character.
Yeah,
like
Kimberly J. Brown didn't return. I watched an interview with her. I don't remember if they didn't ask her or they asked her, and she was like, "I can't do it right now, but I could do it such and such." And they were like, "You know what? We're just gonna move on."
That's last place for E.
And the girl that they had replace her, she was starting to be up and coming on Disney. Like she was in Sydney White with Amanda Bynes. It is just trash, man. It's like Halloweentown 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is just way down here.
Yeah, it's put it last. Yeah, but then jump in.
Yeah. We made fun of this movie so much. I feel bad because we really
a running joke in high school for us.
No, we were in middle school at this time. The movie itself is not. I don't remember it being like very good. It's one of those like kind of remember like in Major Payne. It's like okay, I'm helping you guys learning how to jump rope, but now I'm gonna go right when you need me the most for the competition.
Yeah,
and then he shows up at the end and saves the day. Kind of garbage. C tier.
Yeah. Johnny Kapahala back on board.
So the first one was made in the late 90s.
Yeah, 1999.
And then this is 2007.
Waited way too long for this.
8 years.
Did not hit the tone of the first one at all. They try to do like a different spin, like they're doing mountain boarding now. They're way too old at this point.
Yeah,
it just falls short.
I don't care about it at all.
I would say D. I hate to say it because Johnny Tsunami is the top of the top. So next we got High School Musical 2.
Again, not my cup of tea. But I hear that it's better than the first.
I disagree with that. I think the first one is better.
Is better?
But a lot of people like High School Musical 2, my sister included. It's like her favorite one, I think. I'm trying to think of objectively here.
Probably A alongside
since it's with High School. Sure, we'll put it in the same category. Because it's High School Musical. Twitches 2.
I remember this one being better than the first one. I remember there being like a darkness that's like coming after them, and it's a lot more.
They go even more in depth into the lore.
I remember liking that.
Put it with B.
I'd put it in A actually.
Okay. Since it was better.
Of course, I would put High School Musical down in B and C, but.
Well. Okay.
And then Minutemen.
The last one we'll touch on is Minutemen.
I think it's the best of these movies. It was like finally like an original storyline. It involves time travel, which we're both a sucker for stories that have time travel.
Yes. It's like, what would you do if you were a kid in high school and could time travel? We would do what they would do: buy lottery tickets. We kind of try to help people. They were bullied in school, so they try to help nerds.
Yeah, there was like a scene where like the bullies took this kid's clothes when he was in the locker room, and they brought clothes back for him. Mm-hmm. So he wasn't embarrassed. And they were like cool clothes too, so he walked out, he's like looking fly or whatever.
But they had unintended consequences.
Yeah, it was like a wormhole.
Black hole. Yeah, it was just a lot of fun.
I remember liking it. This is, if we have no S tier movies, if there was an S tier movie from 2005 to 2007, late or early 8, this would be the only movie I would consider to be S tier.
I would consider High School Musical up there. But
yeah, well,
since we're both doing it, we got to compromise a little bit.
Yeah, so this one, that's the only one that I would even consider putting in S tier was Minutemen.
Yes.
And that's it. Much shorter list than the last one. And this is it. Part 3 is the end of it because I don't know any of the others, honestly.
I can't speak too much on the other ones after this.
Like right after this was Camp Rock, which we were debating putting on here, but I don't even really remember it.
I remember it, but not as much to talk about, really.
Yeah. And then I don't know what else is after that.
Lemonade Mouth, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That was after our time, so maybe someone else can do those.
Yeah, so if you have any other younger people that want to pick up after our list, feel free to do so. I would honestly love to see what's out there now and what you guys think about them, to be honest. That's the end of this little part 1 through 3 little Disney Channel series. Let us know what you think about this list in the comments below. And of course, just let me know what you think your favorite Disney Channel original movie is.
Merch.
Oh, yeah.
Check out the shirt, guys.
Get my shirt.
Get the shirt, guys.
Yeah, link in description. Help my channel. Help me.
And as always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Take care.